Good morning from day 69 on the Appalachian Trail. Nice. So it's last night was a first. So it was the first time that Gadget and I have not been in the same location for an evening. Well, on trail at least. So we met on the approach trail and have been at the same spots every time. And last night Gadget and Sassafras decided they were going to push on a little further and do, I think they talked about doing like another 3 miles. So they pushed on, and I decided to stop in a shelter instead of putting my tent up. Now, it felt like it was going to rain, but the weather forecast said no. And then it rained and thundered. And so I'm thinking they're going to be a little bit wet this morning. But we'll see. I might catch up with them, I may not. But anyway, so the plan for me today is to do 15-ish miles to a gap, a trailhead where the hostel shuttle can come and pick me up. So I think, so at the moment, Blessings, Lumberjack and I are all going into Glasgow to stay at a hostel tonight. Whereas I think the plan for Gadget and Sassafras is that they are going to go into Glasgow, grab some resupply stuff, do laundry and a shower, so quick, and then head back out and then do some night hiking. So they will be, at least that's their plan, so they will be a little further ahead, and then I'll see if I can catch them up tomorrow or over the next few days. We'll see. Again, the medium-term plan at the moment is to head to Waynesboro, which is basically the gateway to the Shenandoahs, and then we'll probably head into the Shenandoahs together. But we'll see. Yeah, so 15 miles. Hopefully can get in. So it's 7:30 at the moment, and hopefully I can get that 15 miles done by sort of 1, maybe 2 o'clock, and then I can enjoy a leisurely afternoon doing chores, and then looking forward to a meal tonight at what's supposed to be quite a nice pizza place. So Lumberjack, Blessings and I will certainly be enjoying pizza until late in the evening, so probably 7 o'clock or something ridiculous. But yeah, so that's the plan. Obviously I'll show you if we spot anything of any note. It's mostly downhill today, but there does look like there's a couple of views, so hopefully there'll be something nice to see. The weather, despite raining last night, looks like it's a lovely day. So yeah, the long grass that I'm walking through, you can kind of see it behind me there, is all wet, so my shoes are getting a bit damp, and hopefully the water isn't washing off the picaridin or whatever that I've put on to keep away ticks, because we've seen a significant uptick in the amount of ticks that we've been spotting. Yeah, that's always mildly concerning because they are little buggers. Probably need to retreat my clothes with permethrin in the next few days. So either today when I get to Glasgow, if they've got permethrin there. If not, then it'll probably have to wait till Waynesboro. So I think permethrin treatment usually lasts for 6 to 7 washes. I think I'm on like wash 4 since I retreated my clothes in Woods Hole. But yeah, probably needs a retreatment just to try and keep rid of those. So again, I should be fine. So I'll do the laundry today, and that'll be wash 5 in Glasgow. But if I can't permethrin treatment in Glasgow, then I probably won't be doing another laundry until Waynesboro. Waynesboro's like 70 miles after Glasgow, so yeah, it'd be maybe a 4 or 5 day push to get there. So I don't envision stopping anywhere in between. But again, we'll see. Anyway, enough rambling from me. Bye. This is one of my favourite things. When you look out over a view and above a whole bunch of low-lying cloud, it's just stunning. Love it. Look all the way up there. You can just see the cloud down in the valley. Yeah, beautiful. So many trilliums. Just wow. Beautiful. Here, amongst the normal details, there is also a little note for Chuck Howell, or Bandit as we know him. Go Bandit. Whew. Okay, that's quite the climb. It's the only real climb of the day. But it was pretty much straight up. Now, I know I'm a child, and I've resisted the urge to chuckle at the names a lot, but a lot of these little hills, little mountains, are called knobs. Now, yep, see, trying not to chuckle at that, but at this point I'm pretty sure somebody is trolling me, because that little bad boy was called High Cock Knob. I mean, come on, how am I not supposed to chuckle at that? High Cock Knob. Ah, you pranksters, you japesters. Gotta love the AT. Anyway, it should all be downhill from here. But yeah, there's a couple more views I think to come up, so hopefully we'll see some of those. There's not this typically of a lot of these knobs. There's not a lot of views, and I think I mentioned it before, but I kind of like the fact that they haven't felled trees to make an artificial view. There are spots where things open up, and that's great, but for the most part I say let nature do its thing, and we'll enjoy what we can. But anyway, I'm trying not to trip and break my neck on this, because I definitely do not want to die on High Cock Knob. High Cock Knob. Aye. So there's a pretty common like challenge or achievement, I guess, that people try to do, and it's 10 miles by 10 a.m. and there's also a 12 miles by 12 p.m. So yeah, see if you can do 10 miles before 10 a.m. See if you can do 12 miles before lunchtime or midday. This morning, I mean, there was a bit of a climb up over Highcock Knob, but generally it's been pretty cruisy. Now I haven't stopped to fill up with water, which I probably should have done at the last place, but I think I'm okay. But it's like 5 to 10, and I've done 8.5. So I'm a little way off, but if I started 30 minutes earlier this morning, I feel like maybe I would have done 10 by 10. So that'll be a little goal for me over the next few weeks or so, just to see if I can hit that. I think I've got maybe 3 days of food in my pack. Probably not 3 full days, because I'm short on lunch stuff and snacks and things, but the pack definitely feels lighter at the moment because I'm not carrying as much food. So definitely something to bear in mind for my next resupply is to potentially pick up less food and try and do more miles in between. But we'll see. All fun and games. I just thought I'd mention it, and also get some of the views in the background. But now the views have closed in, so yeah. I will obviously I will update as and when if I do achieve it. But yeah, definitely feel like the hiker legs are here. I'm over the illness, and yeah, feeling good. And having talked about it earlier, I now can say that I have done 12 by 12. So yeah, it's just gone 11 o'clock and I've just done 12 miles. I'm pretty quick, apparently. Oh, I also caught up with these reprobates. That's Gadget and Sass, who apparently tried to run away from us last night. And the delight in their voices as I rounded the corner and they saw me was touching. It was a touching moment to hear how happy they were to see their old friends. So they shouted, "No!" And then Sass broke into possibly the fastest run I've ever seen on trail. It was super fast. Gadget's injured, yes. She wants to point out she's injured, otherwise she would have run. Sure. But anyway, yeah. The important part is that, 12 by 12. So that's one thing to tick off, and then next goal, 10 by 10. Okay, this little section of the trail runs alongside this river, and it is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I would be very, very tempted to camp down by the stream here, dangle your feet in it. Just lovely. Also helps that it's relatively flat in terms of elevation, so it's a nice walk too. But yeah, this is Virginia continues to impress me. This little chap was waiting for me on the trail. He's a beauty, or she. Off he goes, or she. Beautiful. Okay, we're coming up to the James River Bridge, which is the longest bridge on the AT, about 1,000 foot long apparently. So just doubling back on myself a little bit here, because it's the AT, the path could never lead you directly there. But yeah, I will show you it once it opens up. Oh, here we go. So this is the James River Bridge. Wow. Looks like some people may be swimming here. Yeah, up and over. So this is a cool bridge, and there are people swimming in the river below. If I just down there, looks like it would be a nice spot for a swim. Yeah. Across the bridge, and then gonna go under the railway bridge, I guess. Yeah. Cool.